Hello everyone, we are from Group 3. We will tell to you a little about the history of magnificent place in Medan. Curious? Let's follow our video until it runs out. Let's see. Before that, I want to introduce our group. The first one are myself, Mikhael. The second one, William. The third one, Christian. The fourth one, Sabina. And then Connie. And the last one is Nabilah Putri. Okay, now we will enter the Maimun place. But before we entering, we have to implement strict healthy protocol.
Inside the main hall of the palace, there is a very nice and majestic Malay axe. Many visitors capture the moment in front of this axe. In addition, many relics of the Sultan of Delhi are displayed inside the palace. The relics include photographs, traditional clothes, and various weapons.
There is also a television here to watch short video about Maimun Palace, and there various hero photo display, as well as the jewelry left by the king and queen, which are still nearly stored in the glass cupboard. Besides that, musical instruments are also still stored neatly in the form of display. There is also genealogy of the king lineage from the early king who led to posterity is still nearly arranged. Here also has decorative wardrobe left by the queen, which is still nearly arranged in the back room of the Maimun Palace.
Here there are two chairs for the king and queen. Visitors can fill the chairs that were used by the sultans, and a cupboard containing various types of Islamic holy books. Here also has a glass cupboard containing glass cups that are still neatly stored, as well as this cupboard which contains various collections of stone plates, which are one of the historical plates in ancient times. Maimun Palace also has a souvenir sale. Tourists can rent Malay traditional clothes and take pictures like Malay royalty in ancient times.
In the Istana Maimun Palace, we can rental traditional dress. Tourist activities at Maimun Palace that should not be missed are selfies using traditional clothes. The impression of majesty, elegance, while sitting on throne is the main attraction. In addition, in the area outside the Maimun Palace, there is a well-organized garden. In the area, there are several rides for children games, such as ATV and horse riding.
In Maimun Place, there are so many relics that we can see. Here we can see there is a glass cupboard which is a composite of knife or weapon of the ancient king. This is one of the historical relic of the Malay king that we can still know. In Maimun Place also has a display of clothes left by the king and queen, which are still neatly arranged in the glass cupboard in the middle. Besides being able to see the clothes left by the king and queen, tourists can also wear like a king and queen of ancient Malay. By renting traditional Malay clothes, which is one of the livelihoods of residents around the Maimun Place. And there are luxurious chairs that are still clean stored in the center of the place.
The Puntung Cannon is a relic of the war between the Haru Kingdom and the Aceh Kingdom, which broke out in 1612 AD in Delitua or North Sumatra. The bat cannon was originally about 3 meters long, but because of the storm left in the courtyard of the Maimun Palace, only half of it was left. On top of this cannon, there is a sprinkling of flowers. Apparently, there are still many people who believe this cannon can bring blessings. According to Mohar's story, during the election season, many people visit the Puntung Cannon to visit and pray. But Mohar could not forbid, not justify. He returned to their individual beliefs.
That's the result of our group 3 video this morning. More or less, please forgive. Thus, we apologize if there are things that are not pleasing to the heart, and we thank you for your attention.